Hi everyone, it's Tara here from the Reclaimed Ranch, and so for today's video I have a couple projects left over from that Goodwill Bins run that I did a week ago, and so we're going to finish up those projects, and then I have some exciting news to tell you at the end. So if you can wait till the end, you won't be disappointed. We'll see you soon. All right, project number one is that little stool that I got at the Goodwill Bins. It had a bunch of stickers on it, had some ladybugs and florals painted on it. Just wasn't quite my style, so I'm going to go ahead and take my TSP and clean it up really well and get all those stickers off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand down where those painted areas are because they are raised. And so I don't want that raised area to be seen through my new paint that I'm going to be putting on. So I'm going to sand it really well, get it down, clean it off again, and then I'm going to use my Fusion paint in the color Cashmere, and I am going to put, it took about 3 coats to make sure everything was completely covered. And then I'm only doing the top and then the middle pieces in between the legs, the cashmere, and I'm keeping the legs white because they were in pretty good condition already. So I like the two-tone effect of these two colors. There were some scratches on this top part, kind of deep. You can kind of see in that light glare up there. But I figured because I'm using a transfer, most of the transfer will hide those anyway. So I wasn't really worried about filling those in. And it filled in quite a bit actually with the 3 coats of paint. So I'm going to be using the IOD Transfer Whispering Willow, make this kind of a spring little step stool, and I'm going to have some florals with a little cute rabbit and some mushrooms and some greenery. Just kind of spruce it up a little bit for spring, and it ends up, I think, really cute. Trying to figure out where everything's going to go. That's like the hardest part. And then you just take that white sheet off, stick the transfer down, use the little tool to push it down onto your project, put your finger up underneath that vellum page, and these came out so fast on this project. Sometimes they work really super fast, sometimes it takes a little bit more finesse, but yeah, this was really quick. Even like if I would have slowed this down in real time, it took less than 5 seconds to actually get it off of there. So I was very pleased. And then I am going to go in with a Tough Coat matte top coat. Even though Fusion has its own top coat, the transfers need to be sealed. And since this is going to be some kind of a step stool or maybe a little stool in a kid's room, I want to make it a little bit more durable if they are going to be stepping on top of it. So that's why I did that step. And then the second one here is this basket that I found. And I grabbed it and I noticed after I got it home that some dog had chewed, a puppy had chewed the ends of those handles. So I'm just going to go ahead and decide just to take them off. I think it does look really cute on the basket itself, but for the most part, the basket was in great shape. So that was the only thing hindering this. So I took those off, and then I'm going to use Waverly chalk paint that I got from Walmart quite a while ago in the color Celery, and I'm going to just take a dry brush and just kind of brush it on. I just do 1 coat, and I'm not looking for full coverage. I just kind of want to change up that really light wood tone a little bit, make it more spring-like. So I just do the 1 coat all the way around. I did not do the inside. I figured if somebody does want to use this for like a towel holder in their bathroom or something, I just didn't want the paint to be on the inside. And then after the 1 coat, I let it dry, and then I styled it up how I would do it. But there's just so many versatile ways to use a basket. I just love them. have a stash in my basement of all baskets, and my daughter just kind of rolls her eyes every time I buy a new one. So, but there's just so much use for them. They can do so many different things. So it's always worth getting them. But this is how I styled it. I thought it was cute for Easter. And that greenery piece there was also from the Goodwill Bins. I don't know if you've recognized it. If you haven't seen my video, you can go back and see it from last week. Had a great haul from the Goodwill Bins. So here are the final projects, and let me know what your favorite one is, and then stick around. Don't forget to stick around to the end, and I'm gonna kind of share some exciting news with you guys. And have a great weekend. All right, okay, so what did you think about those projects? That little stool I think turned out so super cute, and you just never want to pass up on a basket because they can come into so much use for home decor, or they can provide functional use as a like towel holder or extra blankets, things like that. So if you ever go to the Goodwill Bins outlet and you see a good basket, pick it up because that's going to be the best price for your buck. So the exciting news is I am now going to be adding some decoupage paper to my website for now, just on my website. I will eventually add in to my booths, but I have a couple more companies that I've gotten in contact with that I haven't heard back from yet. And so I'm going to keep those on the down low for now, but I do have 14 new pieces of decoupage paper here, and they are rice paper. They're a little bit smaller size. This is the A4 and A3 size. I don't have the really big ones yet, but I wanted to show you how beautiful these are. So I'm not sure of the names, but I will make sure to put names on them. This is, I'm gonna call this like the postal birds. Look at how vibrant those colors are. So pretty. And then I have a lot of birds. I have found that I am a bird lover now. Just so pretty though. I love the colors, the soft palettes. Here's some sunflowers and bees for all my bee people out there. Look at how pretty those are. And then of course you get 3 for the price of 1, so you can get a few projects out of those. I'm a horse fanatic myself, so I'm always gonna have horses. I just thought this guy was just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful stallion there. And then I have a couple of farm ones. Here's a cow and then a sheep on a postcard. I thought was super cute. Kind of the primitive look. And some dragonflies. Look at how pretty. It just looks like a watercolor on decoupage. It's just beautiful. And oh my gosh, look at these baby birds. So cute. And we have a couple birds on a bird cage with some florals. Thought that was really pretty. And here's some pictures of a lamb or sheep. And I loved this one, especially for Easter coming up. Just beautiful. I want to frame that. And then here's a cute Easter one. Gives you 4 different options. Look at that little bunny. Those were pretty. And then I've got some chickens with a little barn shed behind it. And this one is gorgeous. So this is the size, those were the A4s. This is the A3 with this cardinal. But most of the time you see cardinals for Christmas, but this one's for spring and summer. Look at how pretty those florals are with this bird. And then I got one of the big sunflowers in B to be able to decoupage on a bigger piece or table or something. So let me know what you think. If you guys are interested in these, it'll be up on my website. I'm going to work on that this weekend. So hopefully by next Monday, they'll be ready to go. I have 5 of each, so I will reorder as fast as I can if they sell out. And if there's any images that you prefer to see, let me know. Give me some ideas. I'm continuing to look for different images, and I like to try and go with companies that aren't very saturated. Like I know Roycycle has amazing papers, but a lot of people around this area carry that. So I'm trying to kind of support local. This lady is very small. She's a very small business, but she was very thrilled to have me come aboard and be a stockist for her. So give me some ideas of what kind of decoupage papers you'd like to see, and I'll try and find them for you. Thanks and take care. We'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.